Welcome, Virgo, to your oracle reading. And for you this week, I pulled number 42, Bat, as your medicine card. 42 breaks down to 6, which is a number for relationship. Now, this could be a relationship with yourself. It could be a relationship with a spouse or lover. It could be a relationship with a friend, family member. All of those are being highlighted this week. Pay attention to your relationships. Now, Bat medicine is rebirth. And of course, that means transformation. So this is a week where you are coming out of the chrysalis. You are being reborn into the world. You are coming into a new experience. And when this happens, there's a fragility. There's a part of you that is vulnerable. So be gentle with yourself this week. Be gentle with having these new experiences, with this new state of being that's fresh and new and a new start. Now for your mineral companion, I pulled this beautiful Kambaba jasper, and this is a heart chakra stone of inner journey work. So this is a week to really focus on yourself, to focus on your inner world. It is a great week to do a frequency check. And to go on that journey, all you have to do is write down all the things that you have come into your mind as they do. Just pour it all out onto a piece of paper, or maybe a couple pieces of paper, however much comes into your mind and just needs to be released. And just let it go this week. Just let that energy, all this information that's in your mind, just let it go. Let it flow out of you and release it. It is a wonderful journey to go on. And if you want to come back and read it after an hour or two, or perhaps the next day, just to see where you're at. Now, I always say that if it's not where you want to be, if it's not the energy that you want to give out into the world, if it's not the energy that you want to receive, that you see written in the piece of paper, then it's a great week to get into a state of gratitude. But I don't feel that that's the energy that you need this week. I think it's more of the journey of experiencing, releasing that energy, of releasing things and letting go. Because you are at this new start. You're in this transformative point in your life where everything is changing. Now for your advice card, I pulled number 13, the Crow. 13 is a sacred number of completion, but it also breaks down to 4, which is a number for reliability. So this has to do with the foundation of who you are, the core of your being. So really the essence of who you are is coming up this week. And the crow represents universal law. And there are 2 universal laws that I always bring up. And the first one is that you receive what you give. So the energy that you present to the world is the energy that you receive back. So you attract, like attracts like. So if you're in a state of being that's negative or not in the best mood, then you're going to attract people who are negative and not in the best mood. If you're in a positive state of mind, and no, we can't always be in a positive state of mind. It's not all rainbows and unicorns on the spiritual path. But if you're in a positive state of mind, if you're in a state of gratitude, then you're going to attract more things that are going to bring you gratefulness. So it's always important to focus on what your frequency is like. Again, that frequency check of writing down, stream of conscious writing, everything that comes into mind, and checking to see where you're at this week. The second thing, the second law that I always bring up is what you focus on grows. So this is a great week to ask yourself, am I focusing on something that I want to see grow in my life? If you're focusing only on the bad things, if you're only focusing on the negative, then the negative will grow. You'll have more things to be negative about. You might as well have a list of negativity and be adding to that list every day something else that irritates you. And that can become a very long list and a very heavy burden. So I don't recommend doing that. Instead, I recommend being in a state of gratitude and writing down the things that you are grateful for and focusing on your gratitude and what you're grateful for instead of what's negative. So those are the 2 universal laws that I want you to be aware of this week. And make sure that you're operating on that vibration of gratitude and higher frequency as opposed to a negative lower frequency. Now for your clarifying card, I pulled number 4, He of the Fiery Sword. Now 4, again, same number as came up before, has to do the core of who you are. It's the number for reliability. So this is the foundation of your being. Again, this is a new energy for you this week. You're very vulnerable. You're very, very sensitive when it comes to energy this week. So this is the card for discernment. He of the Fiery Sword helps you discern what is to keep and what to release this week. Maybe you keep the journal and you release news. You keep a certain channel that is positive and uplifting to you, and you unsubscribe to a channel that's negative, that brings you down. This is the energy of He of the Fiery Sword. So this is a week to practice discernment. So I'm sensing here that you're going to be aligning yourself to a higher vibration this week. That you're going to be aligning yourself with a new way of seeing the world. And it's going to shift who you are on an inner level. And this shift has already taken place in many ways, but this is a week where you're going to become aware of this energy shift that has happened within you and really apply it to the outer world. So I hope that you enjoyed this reading as much as I enjoyed reading the cards for you. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to receive next week's video. And don't forget to check out your moon and rising sign videos as well, so that you gain even more perspective on the coming week. Bye for now.